That's fine. I get it. My soul is Bill Nye, but the exterior is Seacrest. I understand. So take shots at me, it's fine. But I'm excited, I'm very honored to be here. I first started playing Warcraft in 1995 on a Mac Performa. And then Warcraft 2. I mean, you don't understand. This was a time, this was a closed system. I could connect at maybe 28.8K if I was lucky. Do you understand, and not to sound like a get off my lawn kind of digital grandpa, but this was a time when if you wanted to see boobs on the internet, you had to make them out of commas and exclamation points. These damn kids today don't understand what we went through. Warcraft 2, I'm not saying whether or not I was Alliance or Horde. I played both sides. I did particularly like the Griffin Riders. I did like the fact, like we said earlier in the Warcraft movie panel, that you could poke a sheep until it blew up. That was very fun for me. But there was something about, then when the network gaming came along, it's very strange for me. It's very strange to network with other players and to get trolled. And again, I get trolled in video games, I get trolled on the social media, and usually it's like 13-year-olds. It's angry 13-year-olds who are kicking my ass in a game and poning me on Twitter. And so here's what I would say to you 13-year-olds. Because you're full of rage and you're generally unattended, and that's a bad combination. I would say this. You want to make fun of me, you want to troll me, you want to kick my ass at Heroes, that's fine. But just know this, and I want you to listen to what I'm about to say. I will have sex with your mother. Yeah, that's right. Now, I understand that's a thing that we say in gaming forums, that I will have sex with your mother. I will literally have sex with your mother. She's probably my age, she probably watched Singled Out in the 1900s. I can totally have sex with her mom. I can totally have sex with her. It's very easy for me to do that. I'm gonna have a lot of sex with her next to your room until it vibrates your bunk beds. And then your Duratan plushie and Adventure Time backpack falls off or whatever you have. And then I'm gonna marry her, and then when I'm your stepdad, I'm gonna take away your damn laptop. That's what Thank you for the point. Oh wow, and then Walking Dead's been intense this season, you guys. Super intense. I'm not gonna give away anything that happens, but when Daryl dies in this next episode, it's gonna be crazy. That doesn't happen. The women of this country would rip itself in half if Daryl Dixon died. You what? Yeah, you're right, I know. One of my favorite things about BlizzCon is like one of your mutant powers is the cosplay. And there's amazing cosplay that we're going to show tonight. And, oh, thank you, one person. All right, let's give it to him. Oh, by the way, I just want to say this one thing, and I apologize if it sounds lame, but I really do want to make an official statement to you guys and anyone watching at home. Can we please have a moratorium on the bull crap, like gamers play games in their mom's basement crap? Like, that's not true. Like, it's sometimes true, but it's not true. I mean, yes, I made my basement my gaming studio, but that was my choice. That was my choice. And my mom is not allowed to come over, so that's... But I'm sick of hearing that stereotype, so that's my official, please stop that shit. I want to say something about the cosplay tonight. My last girlfriend was a cosplayer, so I respect the art of it. I see how much work goes into it. She convinced me to purchase Kigurumi. I don't know if you know what that is. Since this is not an anime convention, you probably don't, but they're Japanese animal pajamas. Like full on, like imagine a Snuggie with an animal head. It's like, and we're not furries, like we're plush, like it's fleecy, like we're fleecies. Like we're not trying to dress like animals and do physical things to each other. We just want to be comfortable, which I think is fine. I think it's fine. If I want to wear Japanese animal pajamas, I get to do that. Because I am a grown-up and I earn my own money, and if I want comfort all night, it's not weird. It's not weird if I want a race car bed. That is also not weird. Which I'll prove to you right now. Ladies, you would have sex with a guy in a car. Great, the car is parked in my bedroom. And it has batteries. So get out of my dreams and into my car.
Oh boy.
So I'll tell you this miniature tale, and then we'll start the talent competition. There's a lot of really amazing stuff that you guys are going to see tonight. But we go and pick out these kigurumi, and they make all different kinds of animal shapes. And you kind of bond with the one that you like, right? Because the kigurumi chooses the wizard, Harry! So we go and she gets this like yellow fox, you know, because it was clever and cunning and she liked that. And I chose a purple wolf, because Prince, I don't know why. It was purple and I thought it was rad. So I call her up the first night, I'm like, come over, let's put on the kigurumi and order food and watch movies. And she's like, okay, we're very excited. And she came over, she had this little chihuahua, who was not like an annoying pushed-in face chihuahua, but like a miniature deer, like a perfect little deer. Like if a regular-sized deer pissed off a witch and she just went tiny, and then pocket-sized deer. So she brings this cute little dog over. We put on the kigurumi. We're stomping around the apartment like where the wild things are. Like, no parents, yay! Cake for breakfast. We're grown-ups, it's fine. And we order food. We're getting ready to watch a movie. 15 minutes later, the doorbell rings. I'm like, the food's here! I'm gonna hide in the kitchen! Because I'm not ready to expose myself to a delivery human. So I'm hiding in the kitchen like a toddler. And she's in the front of the apartment because she doesn't give a crap. And all of a sudden I hear a scream and a crash. And apparently the little chihuahua had a seizure. He's fine now, but he had a seizure at the time because this is a Chihuahua's resting state, as it is. Like, they're less attack dogs and more panic attack dogs because they know that everything can murder them. They're at the bottom of all food chains. So he, all of a sudden, smells food, sees a stranger at the door, hears a doorbell, and blue screen, he's out. He's dead. I don't know what, we're gonna have to boot him in safe mode, I don't know what's gonna happen, but he's down. She's freaking out. And this poor delivery guy can't leave because no one has signed the credit card receipt yet. And that apparently is the most powerful magic known to man. Until someone signs the contract that releases him from the spell that binds him to our property, he is watching a grown woman dressed like a fox crying in a puddle of soup next to a spasming chihuahua, when all of a sudden, from around the corner, a giant purple prince wolf who forgot what he was wearing comes bounding and screaming into the room and, what is happening? Who died? What is that? And then I just stopped because now we're all in a thing that no one knows how to get out of. We're just stuck. So I attempt to use comedy, which I do not end in real life. It never works. But this is how I try to backpedal out of the situation. She was dressed like a fox and I was dressed like a wolf, so I looked at the guy and I go, don't just stand there, help our son! Thank you for the points, sir. What do I get bonus points for?
Everything!
Just because. Oh, thank you, Sir Fedora. I tip my hat to you as well. We're going to start the contest now. There's a lot of great acts coming up. I would like to mention that